men's 1500-meter final. Hicham El Guerrouj, 1998 in Rome, set the record, and he heads this field, which includes the 4 fastest 1500-meter runners of all time and the last 2 Olympic champions. There is El Guerrouj of Morocco.
This is the man everyone is trying to figure out how they can beat him. And normally it's every man for themselves, or 12 men in the final, but here there are some teams that will form. 3 Spaniards, 2 Moroccans, 3 Kenyans, so there may be some team tactics.
And most of the 50 to 60,000 fans that are here tonight are here to see the Spaniards perform, including Fermin Cacho, who thrilled this country when he won the 1500-meter gold medal at the Barcelona Olympics.
And El Guerrouj is going to make sure that there is no funny business. He's going to try and keep it quick, stay out front, not let the Kenyans or the Spaniards try and use any team tactics on him.
20-year-old Noah Nyen of Kenya settles into second, and now it is Adil Kaouche of Morocco that goes to the front. Noureddin Morsali and Fermin Cacho moving up on the inside. So
this is sort of the A plan for this Moroccan runner who's still young, 20 years old, doesn't really have a chance to win, to make the pass, the pace fast for El Guerrouj, run everyone off their feet. If the race is fast, El Guerrouj is the fastest. So get them all strung out in the line and let Guerrouj run.
Kaouche leads, El Guerrouj is second, Nyen is third. Cacho is on the inside along with Morsali, and those 2 running 4th and 5th. And you look at Fermin Cacho run, and you look at Noureddin Morsali, and then you look at Hicham El Guerrouj. So different styles. Cacho reminds me of a manual transmission, and El Guerrouj is like a smooth automatic. There's Cacho just pumping his arms always in the red. And
Cacho is a racer. He's looking around. He wants to know where everyone is. He's got acceleration. He knows he can win the race if it's slow enough, but the Moroccans are making sure it's fast. In that front group, we got 2 Olympic champions and 2 men who broke the world record on July 7th. In the back is Steve Holman in about 9th place, who made his first international final, and Holman told me this morning he doesn't want to sit at the back and cherry pick and pick up everybody. After all the fighting's been done, he wants to put his face in it and try and get up in the top 5.
El Guerrouj glides to the lead. Nyen goes with him, and Cacho is there as well. And then Morsali trying to hang with that first group, and then Estevez, another Spaniard, moving to Morsali's outside.
Morsali running 152 through the 800 meters, close to world record pace. Now, in the world record for the mile that they send, Nyen was coming on El Guerrouj in the last 100 meters. Here is a big move. It's early. Estevez is letting the crowd maybe dictate his move. There's no way if he sets El Guerrouj off now, he's not going to be there at the end. And what he has done is ignited El Guerrouj early.
So El Guerrouj continues to lead. Estevez has taken over second, carried along by the crowd. Nyen is third, but they can't keep up with El Guerrouj. He's opening up more daylight, and now Nyen claims the second spot. El Guerrouj in front. Nyen is second. Estevez is third. Coming out for the home straightaway, and here's Hicham El Guerrouj. El Guerrouj is in front, and he's widening with every step. Nyen can't catch him. It's El Guerrouj, Nyen, and Estevez. The world record, 3:26. Here they come. El Guerrouj coming to the line, the easy winner in the 1500. Eased up in 3:27.65.
A second and a half off of the world record. And things went as they should go in first and second. The amazing thing is the Spaniards got 3rd, 4th, and 5th.
But they couldn't catch Hicham El Guerrouj. They did all they could. They were carried by the energy of the crowd, but this man, Hicham El Guerrouj, is just too good.
53.9 for the last 400. That was all started by Estevez, who I said wouldn't be there at the end, but he did get the bronze medal, so he knew what he needed to do to beat everyone but El Guerrouj. You got to give El Guerrouj credit. They could have gotten out in front of him and blocked him and used team tactics, but he went right from the gun and ran a gutsy race. He's a smart guy as well as the fastest miler 1,500 meter the world's ever seen.
And his teammates, Adil Kaouche, the 20-year-old, giving him congratulations, and maybe he's next in line, who knows? In Morocco, he is a national hero. When he runs, it is a sensation. The entire country virtually comes to a stop, and they'll be celebrating in Morocco tonight because Hicham El Guerrouj wins the World Championship convincingly over a stellar field. King Hassan II comforted El Guerrouj when he had the mishap in Atlanta. You'll remember he was a medal contender, but he stumbled and fell, was unable to finish in Atlanta. Noureddin Morsali went ahead to take the gold medal. He was distraught. He cried until he got a phone call from King Hassan II, the King of Morocco. King Hassan has been his primary supporter, and Hicham said that pulled him out of the doldrums. And then earlier this year, King Hassan passed away shortly after Hicham had set the world record for the mile. The entire country was in mourning, but especially this man, because his chief supporter, the king of that country, had passed away. Now, of course, his spirits have risen again, and the whole country will be able to celebrate this victory.
Well, this was the moment of truth in the race as Estevez pushed his way up unnecessarily, but started to make a move for the lead. This got El Guerrouj going. This really did not help Nien. Nien wanted it to go down to the last 200. He didn't want El Guerrouj to move early on him. You know, El Guerrouj was a second and a half off the world record, even blowing kisses to the crowd. So he's got more there. He said when he broke the world record by over a second, he could break it again, and you've got to believe it now. Steve Holman from the United States was 9th in the race in 3:34. Noah Nien was hoping, Noah trains with Steve Holman, so we know that Noah was hoping the race would be slow and come down to a last 2-lap sprint. That didn't happen. It was fast the entire way.
When you can blow kisses in the final strides, you know, and set a championship record, you know you're the best in the world. A moment of silent prayer.
Well, the last 3 men to set the world record have all been Muslims. For 30 years before that, it was always an English-speaking person until Filbert Bayi from Tanzania broke the world record in '75. But distance running right now is coming out of Africa, and the mile 1,500 meters now for almost 10 years has been Algeria and Morocco.
El Guerrouj, who in Atlanta, after falling just for the sake of pride, finished in last position, distraught, brought back by his king, and now firmly establishing his greatness at 1,500 meters. Just across the Straits of Gibraltar, that moon shining brightly in Morocco tonight, Hicham El Guerrouj wins the 1,500. Championship races often tactical, but this one the fastest ever run in a world or Olympic final. Steve Holman of the U.S. wound up 9th. Well, when we return to Seville,